Hi, I'm Linda Brooks, certified reboundologist. I'm here to share with you the fun and dynamics of what I call the ultimate exercise. I started rebounding 16 years ago, and I got certified by Al Carter, whom many of you know as the father of rebound exercise. I wrote my book, Rebounding to Better Health, because my clients asked me for it. Now this video comes to you by way of popular demand also. A demand for basics, like how to stand on the rebounder, and how and when to bounce, jump, or jog. So this is not just an ordinary workout session. During this session, I'm going to show you the ABCs of proper rebound technique so that you can put together a program that is safe and fun and effective. Something that's just right for you. At the end of this session, I'll tie all the pieces of the puzzle together with fun, short aerobic sessions on 3 levels. One for beginners, one for intermediates, and one for the advanced aerobics enthusiasts. Then you can tie all those pieces of puzzle together for you. This is my soft bounce rebounder from Nedak Manufacturing. In my opinion, this is the safest and most effective, as well as convenient and durable unit on the market today. You know, there are 2 main reasons why some people might have trouble rebounding. They're either bouncing the wrong way, or they're using an inferior rebounder. The soft bounce rebounder has specially coiled springs that are longer. They give you a more buoyant bounce with less of your effort. More bounce to the ounce, so to speak. There are 36 coiled springs to give you stability as you bounce. The durable Permatron mat and the solid steel frame of this unit, along with these specially coiled springs, make it a winner for effective rebounding. This is our stabilizer bar that we're going to use today. It's adjustable in height, and it can be hooked on and off the legs of your rebounder as you need it. I've already put it on my rebounder today so that I can show those of you who need security as you bounce how to use this bar and do special movements with it in place. Let's start with a brief definition of rebound exercise. My definition says that rebound exercise utilizes the 3 natural forces of acceleration, deceleration, and gravity to strengthen every cell of the body while flushing out all the toxins without stress to the weight-bearing joints. Now that goes way beyond the normal benefits of exercise. The question is, how do you move on this rebounder to get those benefits effectively? Now it's time for you to get up on your rebounder. I'm going to show you those ABCs that you've asked for. We're going to bounce before we jump, but we're going to learn to stand even before we bounce. You notice that I'm barefoot, and I'd recommend that everybody rebound barefoot. Now, if you're using tennis shoes and you like that feeling, go ahead and do it. You may have special shoes that are designed right now for your feet that you feel comfortable in, and that's okay. I think that barefoot, you're able to grip the mat and you get a little bit of a foot reflexology when you're barefoot. I do caution you, though, against rebounding in stocking feet. Socks can become slippery. So either use those tennis shoes or go barefoot. Now, speaking of feet, let's see how to put our feet on the rebounder. Where do we put them? How do we stand? I'm in the center of my rebounder, but I'm going to place my feet about 10 to 12 inches apart so that my feet are straight down from my hips. That gives you a really good balance and distributes your weight evenly. Notice what happens if I put my feet too close together. When my feet are too close together in the center of my rebounder, my ankles turn in And that puts an adverse stress on my ankles, my knees, hips, and ultimately my spine. It also throws me off balance, so I'm very wobbly. So you want to move your feet out about 10 to 12 inches apart. Feel good and feel comfortable, a nice balance. My feet are flat on the mat, you see. We're not tipping up and we're not trying to jump or bounce at this point. Now let's move up to the knees. We want to be sure that our knees are relaxed when we bounce, not locked. If I lock my knees, I'm pulling them back, and that's hard on the tendons, and it's also shutting off circulation. So let your knees come forward a little bit. Now they're in a nice relaxed position. So feet flat on the mat, knees relaxed, and now we're moving up to the hips. The hips, again, need to be straight down so that they're facing straight down to your rebounder mat, not tilted. If I throw my pelvis forward or backward, that's putting a stress on the spine. So let the hips be nice and straight. Our knees are relaxed, and we're still flat on the mat. Now that we've got that in line, let's move up to the spine. The spine, too, needs to be tall and straight. We want to train our body properly now, and rebound exercise is strengthening every cell of the body. So we don't want to stand hunched or curved. We want to be tall and straight to train that body properly. If you stand straight and tall, you'll have better circulation, better coordination, and better balance as you bounce. So let's stand nice and tall. Pull the shoulders up and just drop them back. That will give you a nice relaxed stance through the shoulder area. Put the chin up, and here's our stance. Feet straight on the mat, flat on the mat, about a foot apart, knees relaxed, hips straight down, spine nice and straight. Roll those shoulders up and drop them back. Chin up, and this is a good way to begin bouncing. Now we're ready to begin a gentle bounce, and we do that by gently lifting our heels, not taking our feet from the mat. Gently lift your heels, or you might gently shrug your shoulders just a little bit. Once you get going, you'll notice that the buoyancy of your rebounder and the springiness of those special springs will keep you going with very little of your effort. Now, some people tend to get this bouncing motion confused with jumping. If this is so good for you and so much fun, they tend to leave the mat and call this a bounce. So I caution you now that as long as we're talking about bouncing, we keep our feet flat on the mat. Okay? Line up the body and try bouncing with me now. We're going to relax the knees, stand straight and tall, and just gently lift your heels and get your body bouncing. Now this is called the health bounce. This is called the health bounce because it strengthens every cell and flushes the toxins from every cell of the body. The health bounce is important because everybody does it, so we learn to do it right. We're going to just bounce together in a few moments, and while we're doing that, we realize that every cell of the body gets stronger. When you went to the doctor last, did your doctor recommend that you go home and exercise your liver, your spleen, your pancreas, your veins, your arteries, your brain? No? Probably not. But you realize that as you health bounce, you do get exercise to the liver, the spleen, the arteries, every cell of the body. This is the only exercise that utilizes the three forces of acceleration, deceleration, and gravity to strengthen those internal organs effectively. In rebound exercise, the three natural forces of acceleration, deceleration, and gravity are lined up in one plane. And there's a study done by Albert Einstein that shows that when these three forces, instead of being on opposing planes, are lined up in one plane, the body feels them as one compact force. It feels them as gravity. Now the body already knows what to do when it opposes gravity, as in weightlifting. When it opposes gravity, it just gets stronger. Since all your cells now are going up and down as you gently bounce, they're being stimulated by that compact force of acceleration, deceleration, and gravity to get stronger. Now, as I gently bounce, the fluid in my lymph veins is being forced to flow, removing toxins and waste from all the cells of my body. Now, the lymph flows through lymph veins throughout the body that have one-way valves. And these valves are placed there throughout the lymph veins to keep the lymph from pooling in the feet. So gravity normally holds these valves shut. And at the bottom of my bounce, the lymph valve is closed. But at the top of my bounce, I'm weightless for a split second. And as I start to fall down, that centrifugal force of my falling causes the lymph fluid to flow, opening up that valve and flushing the toxins from the body. Now, because I'm bouncing, every cell of my body is getting cleaner. Now, because the fluid is flowing and all the dead cells and the toxins are being removed from the body, the white blood cell count is increased. So in a couple of minutes of my health bouncing, my white blood cell count can be tripled. An hour after rebounding, that white blood cell count goes back to normal. So we can repeat the health bounce every hour on the hour for therapeutic bouncing. So now let's just health bounce to some music. We're all going to stand properly with our feet on the mat. We'll relax the knees. Make sure that your body is in a nice tall position. And we'll just gently lift our heels and just begin the bounce. Nice and gentle. Nice and gentle, easy flowing. Now as you're bouncing, to take the stress off the calves of your legs, if you just feel a little stiffness, you can rotate your weight back and forth from foot to foot without lifting your heels. My knees are relaxed and they're coming forward one at a time, rotating back and forth. From the side, it looks like this. Getting loosened up, feeling better all the time. Okay, that's a nice beginning motion to any exercise. So now, bounce it out. That was a good, gentle, invigorating bounce. Now, something else to help you with your posture is proper breathing. We're going to learn how to breathe from the gut, so to speak, instead of the shallow breathing that we do most of the time. We're going to learn to take a deep breath and pull it down to the diaphragm so that it expands, and when we blow out the air, it contracts. If you take a deep breath, and this goes in, and then comes out, that's backwards. So we want to take a deep breath, pull it all the way down, expand that diaphragm, and then blow it out. We'll do it again. Try that with me. Relax and blow it out. Okay, learning to take a deep breath is very important as you rebound because you need to get oxygen to all of the cells. So now we're going to take a deep breath together. Do that with me. And blow it out. One more time. Feel that diaphragm expand and relax. Okay, now we're going to put some things together. We're going to stand properly, line up relax the knees, line up the hips and the spine, drop those shoulders back and take a nice relaxing breath. And blow it out. Next, we're going to take our arms and stretch high overhead. And as we do this, we're going to learn to deep breathe. Pull your arms overhead and inhale. Nice tall stretches. Pull your arms down and relax and let that diaphragm just relax as you blow out the air. Again. Blow it out as you pull your arms down. Feel better? If anybody's getting dizzy, you're taking in too much air too fast, just relax now and bounce it through us. Bounce through that with us. Let's go again. Nice tall stretch. Breathe in and relax. That's really getting the oxygen flowing. And we're going to pull some music up now, and we'll bounce together as we learn to do these nice tall stretches. So standing properly, arms up, blow it out and relax. Tummy in, reach up tall, a little taller, and relax. Nice, easy health bouncing. You can remember to gradually shift your weight back and forth to take the stress off those calves and down in the ankles. Tall stretch. And relax. Let's do it again. Breathing in and relax. Let's breathe to the count of 4. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 2, 3, 4. Breathe it out. 2, 3, 4. That's nice and relaxing. Be happy. Nobody can be sad on the rebounder. This is a nice, relaxing motion. It's going to get oxygen flow to the brain, so you'll feel better, you're more creative, you can get more done throughout the day. One more deep breath. And relax, pull the arms down, bounce it out a little bit. Let's take it down. So remember, health bouncing is for everyone. Now the question is, how often and how long do you bounce? Maintenance health bouncing is done 1 to 2 minutes, 4 to 5 times a day. Therapeutic health bouncing is done 1 to 2 minutes every hour of the day. For aerobics, you health bounce 1 minute to warm up, 1 minute to cool down. Now sports trainers health bounce 30 seconds in between their weight stations, and weight loss students health bounce for 1 to 3 minutes before each meal. Now let's look at another type of movement. If this type of bouncing is strengthening every cell of my body at once, and I really want to build more strength, then all I need to do is increase the force of my falling, and I just jump. This is called the strength bounce because it's increasing the force of my fall. Now, strength jumping is done after you have bounced your cells into condition to being able to jump. Now, the time this takes will vary from person to person. I caution anyone right now who has an injury or a weak back, weakness in the knees, any type of a weakness, or if you're just a very, very, very beginner, not to jump with me today. So people with injuries, you just bounce it out as we jump. In a few weeks of health jumping, those people who are just beginning an exercise program could be able to jump with me. So you can watch this video in a few weeks and pick it up from there. Okay, as we learn to health bounce, we know that it's strengthening every cell of the body at once, so now we just begin with light jumping. Seniors and beginners, you are barely taking your feet off the mat at this point. We're jumping just lightly. Coming up on the balls of your feet, and then sinking your heels down into the mat. You are leaving the mat just slightly. Now, intermediates and advanced aerobic students can do more jumping. So let's graduate up to the intermediates, and you will actually leave the mat with a nice invigorating jump. just a few inches off the mat. When you go higher, this is for advanced aerobic students, where you really leave the mat and do those high kicks. In the advanced movements, we have lots of different bounces that we can do. We're jumping using arm motions, incorporating jumping jack motions, and our power jump. Even high motions that we call the fanny kick. So now those of you who do not have injuries, you do not have weakness in the back or in the ankles or the knees, can jump with me lightly. We're going to put on some music and do a minute of strength jumping, but we're going to start with the beginners and seniors. So beginners and seniors, warm up with the health bounce now. And now you're going to just lightly take your feet from the mat. Easy jumping. Just coming off the mat. A few jumps at a time. Beginners, that's enough. You don't have to do a lot of strength jumping at one time. You want to ease your body into it. Now intermediates, you'll come higher. Come with me and enjoy that nice, buoyant feeling. We're airborne. Coming up off the mat, you could continue that for a minute or two in your aerobic session. Now advanced students, come with me. We're going to fly and come way up high. Put your arms in motion. Try a few jumping jacks with me. Power jumps. Now, advanced students, remember that you can do those strength jumps throughout your aerobic routine. Aerobics are fun and they can be done on all levels in some fashion. Remember to warm up with a health bounce, and then you can incorporate a variety of fun movements, from easy-paced to fast, vigorous motions. Now, the beauty of rebound exercise is that you can get your heart rate up easily simply by bringing your arms up to chest level and keeping them up as you move. So we're going to incorporate some arm motions, and those using the stabilizer bar as we jog now, or as we begin these movements, those using the stabilizer bar will use one arm at a time. Try it with me. Okay, the first motion we're going to start with today is called the front kick. That's a warm-up motion. After you warm up with a minute of health bouncing, you can go into the front kick. It's done with the arms down to the sides, so we're not getting our heart rate up, and it's done by just placing the feet out in front of you, alternating from side to side. We'll have our arms going also, swinging them from side to side. It looks like this for the beginners, tapping the front of the mat with your feet, alternating from side to side, get the feet in motion, and then you can drop one arm at a time. Intermediates, you'll extend your foot all the way in front of the mat and keep your arms down, swinging them from side to side. Advanced, full extension all the way out, swing those arms all the way back. That's how it looks. Now you can do it with me. Seniors and beginners, start off bouncing, hold that bar, and front kick, back and forth, back and forth. Arms one at a time. Intermediates, get ready to go with me, and you're going to kick. kick, a little bit of a bounce. Chorus line, that looks good. Now advanced people, stretch all the way out. Get more of a bounce. Stretch that kick out and swing those arms. Okay, that's the first step. That's a warm-up step, remember. The second warm-up step we're going to do is called the side to side. Watch me as I do it. It means just going to the side of the rebounder and pulling your other foot over and tapping at the toe. So it's side, step, side, step, side, step. That's all there is to it. So seniors and beginners, you can start with me now, and we're going to go through this together to the music. Side, step. Hold that bar if you need it. Don't have to worry about the arms. We haven't put them in motion yet. A nice little easy side step. This is a playful step to start with. Intermediates, get ready. We're just going to step with more of a bounce. That's all. More of a bounce and a little bit of a faster pace. Side to side, keep the arms down. Advance, get ready. More of a bounce. Okay, you notice the difference between these motions in levels is just the height of your bounce and the pace. So anybody can do these motions. You just have to remember to bounce on your level and use that pace for your level. The next motion we're going to do is a good old twist. And everybody likes a twist. This is done basically by standing with your feet properly in the middle of your mat, about a foot apart. Get a nice tall stance. And we're going to twist from the waist down. My torso is going to stay forward toward you as I twist my heels from side to side. I'm twisting from the waist down. This is really good exercise for the upper torso, the waist, and below the waist. So now I'm going to show you as we bounce, put your hands on your waist, then you'll feel your action. Heels go from side to side. Twist, bounce, twist, bounce, twist, bounce, twist, bounce, twist, bounce. Beginners, you will keep your feet pretty much on the mat. Swing your heels from side to side, just lifting them enough to twist them. Twist, 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 twist. Intermediates, you'll come off the mat just a little bit with your twist. Raise your feet off the mat just enough to get more of an extension. And advanced, a high twist, and a fuller extension. So let's get the music up, and we're going to do this together. We're going to start with the beginners. I know you're warmed up by now. Put your hands on your waist and lift your heels gently. Twist, bounce, twist, bounce, twist, bounce, twist, bounce. Hold that bar. Twist, bounce. Now twist, 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 twist. Feel that motion? Keep your torso straight. Intermediates, get ready. We're going to leave the mat now. Intermediates, arms at your waist. Leave the mat and twist. We're keeping our arms low because this is still warming up. That's feeling good. Stretching everything out. Remember to take a nice deep breath. Keep breathing deeply. Advanced students, get ready. Keep your arms at waist height and twist with a higher bounce and a fuller extension. You can twist farther. Give it that high bounce. And now let's come down and relax. That's the basic twist. We started out with our arms at waist level. Now to get our heart rates up, what we want to do is bring our arms up higher. So we're going to do the same twist and put the arms up at our chest level. So now the heart is pumping up here and we get our heart rate up. So it's the same twist. And that's done on every level: seniors, beginners, and advanced. The next motion for the twist is another arm motion, and that's when we even go higher. So we're going to do the same twist, and we're going to call this an overhead twist. So we get our body going, same twist, but now we're going to put our arms overhead. All levels can do this. Overhead twist. Breathe in. There. Okay, so let's try it. We're going to do another twist together, starting with the beginners and then the intermediates and advanced. I'm going to start with my arms down low. Those holding the bar will do that. Then we'll raise our arms to chest level, and then we'll do the overhead twist. Okay, beginning with the beginners. Arms at waist level. Hold on to that bar. Now you can move one arm at a time. Got it. Bringing the arms up to chest level. And switch. Gently coming off that mat with your heels. No jumping. Now, if you're ready to, take it into an overhead twist. One arm at a time. And switch. Okay, beginners, and you relax and bounce it out. Intermediates, get ready. And we're going to twist, starting with our arms at waist level. Coming up off the mat. Bring your arms up to chest. Gently jumping, not too high. Now we're going to take it into an overhead twist. And all you have to do is bring your arms up. Keep bouncing. Twist with every jump. That's good stretches. Feels good all over. Advanced aerobics, get ready. We're going to start with the arms at waist level and jump as we twist. Nice high jumps. Twist all the way around. Up to chest level. Take it into an overhead. Nice full extension at the waist. Breathe in. And we'll bounce it out. That's the twist. Basically, we've just added different arm motions. There's one more thing I want to show you about the twist before we move on to another movement. We've been concentrating on keeping our heels going together side to side. Now we want to open this up, and I'm going to show you what I call the open twist, where instead of bouncing with the heels side to side, we bring the heels forward, alternating back and forth. This is another fun motion, and as we do this, we're going to put some nice flexibility to the inner thighs. You'll also start feeling this in the fanny. Feels really good. So it's the same basic motion that we're going to do with the arms. This is one you can really play with when you're doing aerobics. And you get your music cranked up to your speed, remember. You'll love it. So let's start out with the arms down at waist height. We're going to start with the beginners. We're going to twist back and forth gently. Hold on to that bar. And now pull those heels forward. Keep your feet down on the mat. You're not jumping. Just slide those heels forward, only slightly. You don't have to go all the way out to front, just slightly forward. Open it up, using different muscles in the legs now. We We can use the same arm motions. Front arm motions. Raise that arm motion to the chest level. Now we're going overhead. Other side. Good. Nice and gentle. You've really loosened up the entire body now. Okay, beginners, you can bounce it out. Relax. And let's get the intermediates up. Get them going with this new open twist. We're going to incorporate all the arm motions. Start twisting. Come off the mat. Arms down low. Bring those heels forward. That's the open twist. You're actually coming off the mat. Bring the arms up now. Chest level. And let's go overhead. Overhead and open stance. That's really invigorating. And you're right there in your own living room. Okay. Cool it down. Advanced people, get ready. We're going to come off the mat. Open up that stance. Bring the arms up higher. Ready to fly. Overhead. Here we go. Open stance. Coming up as high as it's comfortable off the mat. Don't try to go too high. Okay, that's the twist. There's a lot you can do with the twist. The thing about the twist is it gets your heart rate up gently. It's not a strenuous movement, and you can incorporate any kind of movements with your arms. We'll do some at the end of this session. Right now, I want to show you another move called the cross crawl. Cross crawl is fun. It begins with just bringing your leg up to the opposite elbow. We're going to bring the knee toward the opposite elbow, just as far as it will come. One thing to be careful about doing the cross crawls is that we don't want to lean over and bring our elbow down to our knee. That puts a stress on the spine. So we want to stand up tall and straight, bring that left knee up toward the right elbow, just as far as it will come right now. Crossing over. This is good for balancing right-left brain, getting us nice and balanced, coordinated. If you have trouble with this in the beginning, stay with it. Try it every day with this video. You'll get it in no time, in just a few days. Okay? Seniors and beginners, you'll gently come up, crossing over, hold on to the bar. Intermediates. Okay, bounce it out, beginners. Intermediates, you'll come up a little higher. But do this just as high as feels good. Advanced, all the way up, and you should be able to touch. Now the beauty of the cross crawl is you can do the cross crawl after you have warmed up, after you've done some light jogging or some twisting. Try some cross crawls in your aerobic session. Then stop that motion, continue something else, come back to the cross crawls later, and you'll find that that knee will most likely come up higher. That just shows you how quickly you build flexibility when you're on the rebounder. So now let's do the cross crawls together. Get the music up. Beginners, let's go. And lift opposite knee to opposite elbow gradually. Real easy. If it's just a few inches, that's fine. It's the cross motion that's important here. Okay, bounce it out, relax. Intermediates, get ready. And we're going to lift up and give a little bounce with each motion. With each knee lift, just a little bounce. That's looking good. Feeling nice and loose, really flexible. Bounce it out, or you can just continue if you're able. The advanced aerobics is going to look like this. Come with me, and all the way up. Good one, a little kick, a little bit of a bounce. That's a great warm-up. It gives you flexibility all through the legs. Now you're ready to fly through the rest of your aerobic session. Bounce it out a bit, and I'm going to show you the back kick. The back kick is done by walking up toward the front of your rebounder. And I'm going to do this from the side so that you can see that I'm stretching out one leg and the arm from the same side to the back, and then I'm going to walk toward the front and stretch out the other side. That's the leg motion. Now we're going to incorporate the arm motions in front too. So as I'm stretching out one leg and one arm on one side, I've got the other arm out front, and I'm going to continue the motions reversing from side to side. And it looks like this. Get that legs in motion first, and then I'm pretending that out here in front of me I have some ropes, and I'm pulling on those ropes as I pull my arms back. So it's a pull motion. Kick and pull. This is done on all three levels, remember? So we'll begin with the beginners, and they will just do a gentle motion to the back, kicking back just as far as is comfortable. Don't try to extend all the way back. So it's an easy kick to the back, gentle motions with your arms reaching out in front, just about shoulder height, and pull, and pull. Intermediates would look like this. You'll extend farther and pull up just about to the height of your eyes with your arms. Advanced, you'll extend that leg all the way back, and you'll pull with the other arm all the way up as high as you can reach. So now you have full extension with the legs and the arms. So let's begin. We'll get the music up, and the beginners come up a little bit toward the front of your rebounders, and then we'll reach back, pull the arms back, gentle. All right. Gentle back kicks. Reaching out and pulling. Don't take your arms up too high. Pulling, this is just good stretching. But since you're bouncing, you're strengthening every cell of the body at the same time. Okay, bounce that out. Intermediates, come with me to the music now. And we're going to reach farther. Get your arms up just about up to eye level. And pull, and pull. Pull, and kick, and pull, and kick, and pull, and kick, and pull, kick, and pull. Bounce it out. Advanced people, come with me. Join me. We're going to extend all the way out. Stretch, and kick, and stretch, and kick, and stretch, and kick, and stretch, and kick. That's fun. Now you're really getting pliable, you're getting loosened up, and these are getting into some of the more vigorous moves that we'll do. I want to show you the shuffle, which is the partner to the back kick. The shuffle is done by kicking out in front and alternating the feet. Kicking out to the heel, one foot at a time. I'll show you from the side. That's the shuffle. You don't have to come way up off the mat. Just light movement, side to side. We do put the arms in motion with this move, and they're going to do what we did in the back kick, where we're pulling. Now we're pulling in front of us as we do the shuffle. So we put the feet in motion, get the arms in motion, pulling on that rope as if it's coming down in front of us. Beginners would look like this. Gentle kick in front, Hold that bar. Intermediates would look like this. Medium height. And advanced, you reach all the way up and extend. Extend the legs and the arms. Okay, that's a good warming up motion. Now you can do it with me. Beginners, we're going to crank up the music and let's shuffle a bit. If this is confusing or too difficult at this moment, bounce through it. You'll catch on in a few weeks. Just watch the video again. Shuffle the feet. Okay, get that going. And now move the arms. One arm at a time. Keep your balance by grabbing that bar. Intermediates, come with me. And we're going to go higher. A little more bounce. Advanced people, full extension. Okay, that's the shuffle. We've done a lot of different moves. There are many running motions to do in rebounding, and we'll go through a few of those. Light jogging. This can be done on all levels. Where the seniors, just pick your feet barely off the mat. You can jog and run. We can also sprint, where you just lift the legs higher, but you go at a slower pace. So now let's do some of those running motions together. Beginners, hold on to the bar. And as we do this light jogging, pick it up now, lightly coming off the mat. Lightly coming off the mat. Almost like a little fast walk. Hold the bar, and let's put the arms in motion. One arm at a time. Now we're going to go overhead. And we're going to go out in front. Push and pull. A little more of a sprint. Beginners, just go at a slower pace. Do a few high leg raises. Just a few. Come back to that light jog and continue with some other easy aerobic moves. Intermediates, let's go to the music. Jog, arms in motion. We can go up high, out in front. High sprint. Medium pace. Remember to vary your motions as you're running and jogging. It'll take the stress off the muscles. Advanced people, come on. Let's jog. Pick up the pace. Go a little higher. Arms in motion. Out in front. And sprint. Okay, let's bounce it out. I've shown you several motions. I introduced you to jumping earlier. Now I'm going to take you through some practice, jumping motions, starting with the seniors, the beginners. Remember, anybody can jump after a few weeks of health bouncing to get ready for that jump. Seniors and beginners will barely take ourselves off the mat. Intermediates, remember, we'll come up a few inches, and advanced people all the way up, airborne. So let's begin with some music, and we're going to do these jumping motions with arms at the same time. Beginners, let's go. Light jumping, feet just gently off the mat. Hold the bar and do the same arm motions. that you do when you're jogging. Just a few light jumps, and that's enough. You can increase that in time. Intermediates, we're going to come off the mat, use these nice, full, tall stretches. This is the one we learned when we were breathing. You can do jumping jacks, overhead, and power jumps, not too high. Just coming off the mat. Okay, bounce it out. Advanced people, let's do some nice tall stretches. Up high. Power jumps. Coming up off the mat as high as is comfortable for you to come, and to the beat of the music. Bounce it out and relax. I know all your cells are singing, and I've introduced you to a number of rebound movements now. The one I want to show you next, to me, is the most important. This is a motion that you can do after you have gotten into your routine, get your favorite music on, and play. This is important. It leads you to creativity, to fun, and to getting in tune with what your body can do. Rebound dance is what I'm talking about, and that's a playful motion where you just crank up your music, get your body warmed up, and play. We call this dance. And we can do this on any level, and that's a motion where you just don't have any contrived activity going on. So seniors and beginners, let's try some. Let's get the music going, and now it's your turn to play. Hold your bar and dance. What feels good? You want to go side to side? Incorporate some of the moves that you've learned if you wish, but just play. Intermediates, let's move. What feels good to you? Easy moves. Advanced people, let's go. What feels good? Play around. Be free. And you can choreograph. But remember to have fun on your rebounder. Rebounding is fun and very therapeutic since it strengthens and cleanses every cell of the body at once. Now, to promote healing throughout the body or in one area, as in an injury, rebounding short sessions of 1 to 2 minutes several times a day is extremely helpful. I would suggest rebounding at least 5 times a day. Now, those with arthritis, balance problems, varicose veins, or other injuries throughout the body can remember to do those short, repeated sessions throughout the day. People with cancer or other immune disorders would do very well to rebound 1 to 2 minutes every hour on the hour every day. Now for people with weight loss problems, remember to incorporate your rebounding in a nice aerobic workout session, but also come back and do those short sessions of health bouncing before each meal. Bouncing 1 to 3 minutes, 15 minutes before each meal will curb your appetite and help to boost your metabolism, help your digestion and absorption, and give you boosts of energy too. Now let's put this all together. We're going to do a short session, and it's going to be a fun session of aerobic moves, and we're going to start with the beginners. So beginners, get on your feet. Okay, beginners, let's take some nice deep breaths. Stretch up tall. Do a little more warm-up. Okay, easy health bounces, telling the body we're really getting ready to exercise here. Nice, easy motions. Remember to breathe. Standing up tall. And we're going to start with the front kick. So hold your bar, and let's get fancy. Kick, 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 kick. Yeah. We're going to switch now to side. So come over to the side. Yeah. Gentle movements. Hold your bar. Now get ready. We're going to take it into a nice gentle twist. We're going to keep our arms at waist level. This is still warm-up period. Slide those heels side to side. You're looking just great. Take it into a light jog. Remember, just gently lift up the feet. We're easing into this. It's about as hard as we have to work right now. We're going to go back to the twist. And we're going to move our arms up to chest level. Getting the heart rate slowly up. Slide your feet. No jumping. Feeling better? We're going to go back to the front kick, and we're going to put those feet farther out in front, alternating the arms. Ah, you look like chorus line. We'll be there in no time. Since we got our feet going out, let's bring those knees up and do some cross crawls, gently. Just as far as they want to come. Easy does it. Easy does it. Now let's try some jumps. Hold your bar. Just come gently off the mat. That's good. Increasing the force on the cells. Nice, easy jumps, but just a few. That's as much as we have to do. Bounce it out a little, and we're going back to that cross crawl motion and see what happens. Do your knees come up just a little higher? Maybe so. If not, no concern. They will. Enjoy those cross crawls. Stretching out the family just a little bit. Okay, hold your bar now. And we're going to try a little front shuffle. Remember, this is where the feet go out in front, and you can hold your bar for balance. You can pull your arms up in front if you wish. Grab that bar. This can be done also. Keep your arms on the bar. We're going back to the twist. Arms up. If you want to do overhead now, go ahead. Stretch it out. You may want to keep your arms down at chest level, and that's okay. Overhead if you want to. chest level. Now let's drop our arms down to waist height. Down. That's as much as we have to do today. Arms at waist. We're starting to cool down. You notice we're going through those same motions that we used to warm up now. We go back to the side kick. Side step, side, side. Slowing that heart rate down, taking it easy, nice gentle bounce. Remember what we started with? We started with the front kick. So we're going to do that. Kick, kick, kick. Nice and easy. Telling the body you're slowing down now, cooling down slowly and gently. That wasn't so bad, was it? I had fun. You can play with this. You can increase the time that you do each motion, vary the motions. Now we're going to kick just gently in front, and we're going to slowly bring our feet in to the middle of the mat and health bounce. Now we're cooling down, flushing all the lactic acid and the toxins from the cells, flushing that all out of the body. No soreness tomorrow. Cool down. Nice tall stretches. Blow it out and relax. Health bounce it out. And you can continue to bounce now and just bounce that out and relax. Take it easy and bounce it out. Okay, intermediates, get ready to crank it up. It's your turn. You've had a chance to warm up. Let's do a little bit of health bouncing now. Nice tall stretches. Stretch up tall and blow it out. Nice deep breath. Taller and blow it out. A little bit more health bouncing, warm it up, and we're going to take it into a front kick. Remember how we do the front kick? Intermediates, you'll kick out in front of your mat, swing your arms. We've got our arms down low now. We're just warming up. Take it into side to side with a little bounce. Get ready to twist. Twist with the arms at waist height. Nice stretches, warming up. Now, pull the arms up to chest height. Yes, you're aerobic. That's not hard, is it? You're coming off the mat some as you twist. We're going to take it into a nice light jog. Arms in motion. We can do this. Play around with your arms. Easy jog. We're getting warmed up now. Let's try some strength training. Easy jumps. Jumping jacks. Okay, now we're going to take it into those cross craws. Bounce it out a little, get your balance, and up. Little bounce. Let those legs come up just as far as they want. Cross, cross, a little more, and we're going to jump. with the jumping jacks again. Easy jumping jacks. Now you know what we're going back to. The cross craws. Feel those knees come up higher? Yeah. You're getting really flexible now. Take it into a twist. Let's bring the arms up. All the way to the top and overhead. And we can open it up. Flying. Yeah. Airborne now. And let's take it into a sprint. Really get the heart rate up. So we're holding it there. We're going to take it into a front shuffle. Pull, pull. Looking good. Breathe. Nice deep breath. Blow it out. You need the oxygen. Let's twist and play with our arms. Up, above our heads in a wave. Twist up there. Bring it down. Chest tight. Up high. Wave up. Bring it down. Good one. One more time. Wave up. And down. Nice easy jog. Arms in motion. Easy. Let's take it into a twist. Arms up. It's time to start cooling down. So what do we do with our arms? Bring them down to waist height. Heart slows down. Body says, oh, she's gonna cool down now. Twist a while here. We're going back through those motions that we started with. So now we take it into the side to side. Nice bounce to it. Keeping the arms low, allowing that body to cool down. And we go into the kick. Out front. Nice stretches. Arms low. And side to side with the kick. Good cool down. What's next? Bounce it out. We're going to into the health bounce. We're going to stand here and cool down. Take some nice deep breaths. Cross stretch. Oh, we're so invigorated now. Your body's had a nice warm up. You've had lots of motions. You can increase the time on these motions anytime you want. You might want to eventually take one song, do the twist. Take one song, jog. For now, enjoy this video again and get used to these motions and build your own program. So bounce it out, cooling down, bounce it out, and relax. Okay, advanced people, get on your feet. We're warming up. We're going to fly now. These are movements that are only for people who have had an aerobic session on an ongoing basis. You're really ready and you're able to do lots of strength jumping. We're going to start in with the health bounce. Take those nice tall stretches. Breathe in, blow it out. Let's do another one. Warmed up. And we're going to take it into the front kick. Remember, we do this with legs fully extended, swinging those arms all the way to the back. Warm up with side-to-side kicks. Yeah. Kick, kick. A little bit of side-to-side. A lot of bounce to it. Warming up the legs. Now let's warm up the whole body with some jumping jacks. Take it into a twist. Arms down low. Guess what next? Pull them up high. And an overhead twist and open up the stance. So we're doing an open, overhead, and fly. Yeah. Airborne, buoyant, no shock. Okay, we're going to do those cross crawls. Get your balance. Knees up. All the way up. Fluid. Feels good. Should be good and warmed up now. We're going to get the heart rate up. I'm going to take you into a 1-minute sprint. Starting now. We're going to increase it slowly. A little more. Taking it up slowly. Taking it up slowly. Come on, you can do it. Give it all you got. Go for it. Go. Go. Keep going, you can make it. A little bit more. That's it. That's an invigorating sprint. Let's jog. Cool it down a little bit. We want to bring the heart rate back down. That 1-minute sprint is in my book, and it's called the 7-Minute Fitness. You just kick yourself into a runner's high, and you'll have energy all day long. Go down just a little bit. Now let's do a little bit of dance. What feels good to you? Play around. Playful moves. Let's do the back kick. Stretching all the way up. Yeah. Kick and kick and kick and kick. Pull with the arms. Pull, pull, pull. Good stretches. Okay, now take it into a twist and wave the arms up. Waving them up. Play up here for a while. Wave down. Just to chest height. Back up. Take it into an overhead twist. Yeah. Lots of height. Full extension. Yeah. Twisting. Feels good. Into a jog. Drop the arms down to your waist. That was short but sweet. We're going to start slowing down now. The heart rate down. Jog it out. Drop the arms. Light jog and side to side. This is the way we warmed up. This is the way we cool down. Front kick. Swinging the arms. Side to side with that kick. Good. What a workout. What a group. Cool down with a health bounce. Breathe and relax. Up again. Lots of oxygen. And relax. Flush out all those toxins. All that waste. Cool down. Remember, you can practice this. You can go over this. Play with the moves. Incorporate longer moves and lengthen this into a 20 or 30-minute workout easily with the same motions. Bounce it out. Cool down. Feel that energy flowing from the hands. Say thank you for rebounders and relax. I hope you've had fun exploring rebound movement with me today, and that you've learned something that will inspire you to use your rebounder for all it's worth on a regular basis. If you'd like more information about rebound exercise, write or call me. My book, Rebounding to Better Health, my Rebound newsletter available by subscription, and my free Vitally Yours newsletter, plus future videos, will help you get all you can out of your rebound experience. Now, if you're not bouncing on a KneeDAC soft bounce rebounder and you would like to, write to me, contact me through the information at the end of this video. And remember, anyone can rebound. Remember to start with short, repeated sessions done consistently throughout the day, every day. Add fun, creative movements, crank up your favorite music, and bounce. Jump. Jog, sprint, twist, dance, run, and sing on your rebounder and enjoy.